Hey there, YouTube. Cheers. Having my morning coffee. Thought I'd just shoot a quick video. I don't know, a little vlog, update, whatever you want to call it. Pipe chats if you're part of the piping community. Homebrew Wednesday, Homebrew Weekly if you're part of the beer community. So I'm just gonna. First off, it's hot as balmy. You just feel the heat, the rays, man, coming through the umbrella. It's, oh man, I don't know, it's not even that high. I think it's like 85 right now. But if there was no humidity, it'd be fine. Like last Saturday, it was like 90 degrees out, but the humidity was only at 50%, and it was fine. But now it's like the humidity's up and the heat. It's going up to like 95 today, and it doesn't seem like the humidity's breaking, so it feels very balmy and So say it's 80 something, probably feels like 95 already, and I'm drinking hot coffee. Yeah. But hope everybody's well and everybody's doing good out there. We got today. What we do? We this morning got up, dry hopped the Dark Lord Ale, the Cooper's kit that we did. Now the reason why I call it the Dark Lord Ale, that was actually the original name for this beer. That this is the first beer I've ever brewed, or at least cataloged in my brew book, and I called it the Dark Lord Ale. It was like kind of like a play on the Craig 2 Porter. I did it with a Cooper's Dark Ale though, instead of the English Bitter, and I just added a bunch of grains, hops. I think the thing came to like 7 or 8%. I'm not sure what the original gravity of that original beer was, because I don't think I documented it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was my first time brewing, so it was like, I remember it was really good. Now this is, version 2, I guess. So basically it's a revisit. I haven't done this beer since oh my god, long time. At least 5 years. So I wish I could keep my pipe lit, but I guess that's what happens when you start talking. Yeah, so that I just dry hopped it, hoping, fingers crossed, everything goes okay, because we had that blow off. Hooked up a blow up tube, hoped that nothing got in, acting fast and all that stuff. But even like now, you're opening up the fermenter to add things in, and I was just talking to a guy, another local home brewer. He actually works at the liquor store where I buy, just regular store-bought beer, and he told me that his beer, he had dry hopped it, but he never sanitized the bag, I guess, and it wound up getting infected. I'm like, that's, you just don't like hearing that, and it's like, so now I'm sad soaking that, the bag that I put the hops in and sanitizer. I'm soaking the shot glass because I need something to weigh it down, so fingers crossed. So it's 3 days out, so I'm going to dry hop it for 3 days and then bottle. I don't do secondaries. I don't, clear beer to me is just blue. Now, if you're going to sit there and want the best beer, you want to look at it and have all that stuff, it's good to do a secondary, but remember that everything's falling out and you're killing your yeast. The yeast are going to fall out. So then if you, like me, you bottle condition, there's not going to be enough. I'll have to wait probably like 4 months, at least a month and a half or whatever for that thing to damn carbonate on its own. So I'm not going to do that. I never have and never will, because I'm a bottler. So I need the yeast, some yeast in there. So, hazy beer, hey, it's all good stuff in there, man. All your vitamins. So, for those of you interested for what I'm smoking, Peterson's Sherlock Holmes blend. I just cracked that tin not too long ago, and then I bought another tin. So this is what I'll be smoking for a while. Picked up some Punch Rare Corojos. I don't know if I did. I might have did a review on them. I mean, the cigar reviews for me, I mean, they're not. I don't get enough views for them, so I get, you kind of go where what people want. So, I mean, me coming out, unless I'm doing like a Friday night video when it's not pouring rain, I can have a campfire and get enough lighting to do a nice video and then light my cigar and then have a Friday night chat. Uh, yeah, I might talk about the cigar I'm smoking, but I mean, I'm not really gonna do reviews. I don't think per se anymore because they're not getting the views. And being a YouTuber, a presenter, somebody that does this, if no one's watching, why do it, right? If not, if you guys, my fellow 200 and 59 subscribers, I did have 261. I don't know if that's YouTube getting funky again. It's like you get 2 subscribers and then all of a sudden 1 or 2 disappear. I don't know if people are unclicking or if the algorithm is just like the YouTube unsubscribes people, because I've heard that too as well. If you're not getting my videos, you may have been unsubscribed. Maybe you hit the button by accident. So please, sub, give me the thumbs up and all that stuff, because that helps, obviously, because the more thumbs up and the more, things to get, this will pop up on other people's algorithms. I'm not, we're not getting out. I mean, I've been on here for over 5 years, and it just still hasn't caught on. I got 259 subs. But to my loyal subscribers and for the new people that are here, thanks for coming over onto Captain Bailey's Adventures and whatever me and the first mate get up to. Either be stuff like this, vlogging, talking about book reviews, movie reviews, adventures on the kayak, on the water. Hey, it's whatever. Life's an adventure, so that's what kind of like I geared this channel towards. So you got the brewing half of it, where you can see me make beer and whatever experiments I get up to with that, and then you got the the pipe stuff, and me just talking about random baloney. Work's been crazy. If you don't know, I work for a school system, so in the United States what we're going through with all that, state by state. So I just don't know what we're going to do and how it's going to do. I mean, you got talking about 2 days going in and then the other 3 days virtual, which is just a nightmare for me. I got 3 kids, and I'm lucky enough to be able to be the person that goes in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so then I can get the kids to school. And then now if it's virtual, then now instead of me just doing the house duties, yard work, and working around here in the mornings, I'm going to be 3 days out of the week making sure these kids are on their virtual and stuff. And my son, he's in preschool, and it's been a nightmare with that, getting him, and he's just fighting and everything, and to get him in front of the computer, yeah, it's not fun. But then I get it, I mean, like, I'm not, and you got a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say anything because, like, as you know, I'm putting myself out there. But there's just certain rumors going around that, people either are or getting the you-know-what. Now, I haven't been around these people, but it's like there's like a gag order involved because, get what I'm saying. But again, it's just rumor. There's no confirmation. There's nothing that's coming in from the top. So, but I'm pretty much, I work by myself right now. Me and another guy, and we stay 6 feet apart. Wear the mask when I'm walking around if I have to. I mean, but half the time I don't even wear the mask. That's my preference. But like I said, I'm working by myself anyway, so I stay away from everybody. But I'm a frontliner, man. And I don't know what's going to happen once the school opens. You're going to have, like, over 700 people in the building at least 2 days out of the week, teachers and staff and students. I mean, I still work at night, which is cool because now I have to get near nobody as it is, but it's like you don't know what to believe anymore. You got people saying this, the media's saying that. I don't know. And so I hope everybody else out there is doing good with this whole situation. But it's not. It's gonna be a while, man. It's gonna be a while before we're able to get back to normal. And then you got the people saying it's political. I see that too. How they just keep hyping up the numbers and all that stuff, but not saying, oh, well, people are getting better. And then there's that viral video of that doctor that was saying that she's cured all these patients with that. Well, I'm not even going to say the words. Those two type of drugs or whatever. Just give them that, and then it heals you. Okay. Well, her video was taken off Facebook and everywhere else, and put a gag order on her. They have, because I sent the video to several people. I snatched it up and I sent it to a couple, like my family members and stuff. When I go back to that video in the text, it won't play. There you go, they took it down. Because they want to keep spreading this fear. Oh, put it on, keep the mask on. Okay. I get that, yes, if you have a cold or whatever, and it does block the germs and all that stuff, okay. But that only goes so far. So I think eventually we're either going to be carriers or we're going to get it some way, form, or down the road, And then we're gonna survive it. It's not like the way, if you watch the mainstream media, they're making it like you're scaring you, like this is the zombie apocalypse. Like you get bit, you're gonna die. No, you're not. If you get it, unless you have an underlying condition. I know that's people keep saying that and all that stuff, but then and there's certain young babies and there's certain young people around my age that have, I seen an officer from LA, with with a young family and everything. He's gone. He was like 35 or something, or 38, gone. I get it. If you're, man, you know how it is. If your number's up, it's up. We're here for this short amount of time. I'm here with you now. I may not be tomorrow, right? No man is guaranteed tomorrow. That's what the good book says. So put your ducks in a row. Be nice and kind to one another. Live every day, as the Zen and the Buddhists say. Live every day as this is where your last. I'm enjoying the sunshine. I'm enjoying the communication with you, my cup of joe, my smoke. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow. I'm going to do right now. We always worry, and no thoughts go in our head about, well, tomorrow, what's going to happen, gotta get up, gotta do this, gotta do that. But then sometimes you gotta just sit back, man, shoot you on the pipe, man, and relax and just say, this is it, man. If something happens to me today, did I do everything as a human being to 100% of my capacity? People say it all the time. They wind up fighting with their husbands or their wives, and then they go out the door, and something happens, and there's regrets. Last thing I said to that person, oh my God, now you got that burden on you for the rest of your life. And it happens, Everybody fights, everybody does that, and like I said, you just don't know. So, I know I kept you guys long enough and I'm going all crazy, but I got nothing else for you guys this week. Besides this, excuse me. So you got the homebrew update and the other craziness that's in my life update, I guess. So, um, this weekend, yeah. So this weekend I'm going to be bottling that beer, and I'll bring you back for that. So there might be another video up this weekend, if not early next week, of the ABV of this beer. Let's see how big we got it, and how what she's going to finish out at. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.